Hello dear students, yesterday I told you or I explained you about the comparison of adjectives. I told you about the three degrees, that is positive, comparative and superlative. In positive, I told you that the simple form of the adjective is called the positive degree. Okay, and when we are comparing two objects, there we will use the comparative degree of the adjective, and when we are comparing with more than two objects, there we will use superlative degree, means the richest, the tallest, the shortest, the boldest, like that. Okay, today we will start with some of the examples you need to understand, and then we will do exercises also later on. So you can look at your screen. There it is written 3 degrees, positive, comparative and superlative. One small note is also written over there. Put the the before a superlative. हमेशा ध्यान रखिए superlative से पहले you always use the. As the positive degree is big, comparative is bigger and superlative is biggest. The biggest, right? Now there are some of the examples. Number one is one syllable. Syllable, right now in this class, it is not compulsory to understand the syllables, but syllable means the way we are pronunciating the word. Syllable is the way we are pronunciating the particular word. हम कैसे उसको partition में pronunciate करते हैं, that is syllable. Okay, here you need to understand the degrees. Concentrate on degrees. Now one syllable means we will say clear. We are saying clear, the word clear in one syllable. इसको हम divide करके नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं. Beautiful 3, right? So here we will say clear. So in clear, that is one syllable. Clear is the positive degree. In comparative we can say clearer. In superlative we will say clearest. Next is dark. One syllable. Dark, darker, darkest, the darkest. Okay. Now one syllable ending with e. ऐसे वर्ड्स जो वन सिलेबल हैं बट एंड हो रहे हैं ई पे, उनमें क्या चेंजेस आते हैं स्पेलिंग्स में? सी वाइज, वाइजर, वाइसेस्ट, वाइजेस्ट, राइट? वाइज, वाइजर, वाइजेस्ट. R in first one in one syllable will add ER in comparative and EST in superlative. In one syllable ending with E, we will use R for comparative and ST for superlative, like wise, wiser, wisest, simple, simpler, simplest. Simple हमें R use करना है comparative में और superlative में ST. नेक्स्ट एडजेक्टिव्स एंडिंग विद वन वॉवल एंड वन कॉन्सोनेंट. एक वॉवल और एक कॉन्सोनेंट के साथ अगर वर्ड एंड हो रहा है आपका, जैसे थिन, I is vowel and N is consonant. So in these type of words we will use ER for comparative. जब हम उसे comparative में change कर रहे हैं तो ER use करेंगे और superlative में EST use करेंगे, like thin, thinner, thinnest, fat, fatter, fattest, right? Next is two syllables ending in Y. टू syllable है और Y पे end हो रहा है word, like busy, busy. Y पे end हो रहा है तो here we will use ER for comparative and EST for superlative, like busier or busiest, merry, merrier, merriest. Next is थ्री और more syllable. जो word है वो थ्री और more syllable से मिलकर बना है, like creative, creative. So here we cannot say creative, creativier, creativiest. That is not any of the word. So here for these type of words we will use more creative, most creative, more creative, the most creative, popular, more popular, the most popular. Next one is regular, regular adjective. Now regular adjective where we are not going to add ER, R, EST, IEST, we no need to write it, means the word itself will change in all the three degrees. Like these type of adjectives are known as irregular adjective, जिनमें हम ER और EST ऐड करके comparative और superlative नहीं बनाते हैं, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least, much, more, most. We are not using good, gooder, goodest. Okay, we will use good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Comparative degree of bad is worse, or superlative degree is the worst. Comparative is less and superlative is least. Comparative is more, much का comparative है more, और superlative है most, the most. Similarly, some other degrees, some other adjectives, have a look. एक बार इसको आप देख लो. Like angry, angrier than, the angriest. Always remember comparative degree में हम than use करते हैं, angrier than, और superlative से पहले हम the use करते हैं, comparative के बाद हम than use करते हैं. Like angry, angrier than the angriest. Attractive, more attractive than the most attractive. Bad, worse than the worst. Beautiful, more beautiful than the most beautiful. Okay, you can understand it. Big, positive, bigger than, comparative, the biggest, superlative. Bitter, bitterer, bitterest. Black, blacker, blackest. Bloody, bloodier, bloodiest. Blue, bluer, bluest. Boring, more boring than, the most boring. Brave, braver than, the bravest. Cheap, cheaper than, the cheapest. Cold, colder than, the coldest. Dark, darker than, the darkest. Hot, hotter than, the hottest. Hungry, hungrier than, the hungriest. Safe, safer than, the safest. Short, shorter than, the shortest. Silly, sillier than, the silliest. Soon, sooner than, the soonest. Strange, stranger than, the strangest. Successful, more successful than, the most successful. Strong, stronger than, the strongest. Sweet, sweeter than, the sweetest. Tall, taller than, the tallest. Right? Terrible, more terrible than, the most terrible. All type of like irregular adjective, regular adjective, er, ier, all categories are included in this exercise. Okay, that is only for your understanding. You no need to write anywhere. Similarly, one more exercise is given over there, like degree of comparison. एडजेक्टिव की तीनों फॉर्म्स दी हैं, पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव. In my next video, we'll revise these exercises. We'll revise the material on page number 20, and along with the exercise number 5 also. Okay, revise it. I hope you understood it. Okay, thank you.